Petroleum Nasional Berhad National Petroleum Limited, commonly known as Petronas, is Malaysian oil and gas company, established in 1974 and wholly owned by the Government of Malaysia. The corporation is vested with the entire oil and gas resources in Malaysia and is entrusted with the responsibility of developing and adding value to these resources. Petronas is ranked among Fortune Global 500 largest corporations in the world. In the 2017 Forbes Global 2000, Petronas Gas was ranked as the 81st largest public company in the world. Since its incorporation, Petronas has grown to be an integrated international oil and gas company with business interests in 35 countries. As of the end of March 2005, the group comprised 103 wholly owned subsidiaries, 19 partly owned outfits, and 57 associated companies. Petronas' vision is to be a leading oil and gas multinational of choice.
Petronas Company Mission. First, we are a business entity. Second, gas infrastructure and utilities is our core business. Next, we operate safely, reliably, and competitively. And lastly, we optimize the gas value chains to maximize returns for our stockholders. Thank you.
Among the highest position in Petronas are Tan Sri Datuk Sri Muhammad bin Saleh as our chairman, non-independent, non-executive director. The second one is Yang Mulia Datuk Tengku Muhammad Taufik Tengku Kamar Jajal Aziz as a president and group chief executive officer and executive director. Third is Ainul Azhar Ainul Jamal as a chairman of audit committee, member of nomination and remuneration committee, and independent non-executive director. Number 4 is Datuk Razali Muhammad Yusof as a chairman of nomination and remuneration committee and independent non-executive director. And the last one is Tayaparan S. Sangara Pillai as our chairman of risk committee, member of audit committee, and independent non-executive director.
Current issue: Malaysia Petronas say COVID-19 variant to keep oil demand uncertain. First, it anticipates recovery in oil demand from the impact of the coronavirus pandemic to remain fragile and uncertain in the next few years. Second, oil price slumped in November due to the new variant is called Omicron, but have largely recovered and are up about 50% in this year, supported by improved demand and supply cuts by the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Country and its allies.
The solution to solve the issue about oil demand uncertain for Petronas. Petronas need to manage its organization well to prevent any large losses from occurring. The Malaysian state-owned oil and gas giant Petronas has forecast a steady outlook for drill rigs, activities and subsea fabrication through to 2024 as it continues efforts to monetize its hydrocarbons reserve. Petronas need to think of ways to make change, and they need to ensure that the change have a positive impact on their company. If they want to make change, they have to accept any risk, such as managing risk, with targeting domestic hydrogen production from 2024, starting with so-called blue hydrogen, then moving to green hydrogen, which uses water. It could be said that Petronas could create competitive advantage in major markets. It could be said that the solution that Petronas make was related to the corporate entrepreneurship syllabus when they think about the markets and managing risk.
So the second solution to solve this issue is they need to be innovative. That means employees or internal organization of the Petronas industry need to be innovative and remain cost competitive to ensure that the projects and production remain feasible in this uncertain economic climates, so that the Petronas industry can survive long in this existing market. But it will create challenges to the traditional oil and gas business. So they need to behave like entrepreneurs, such as high creativity, innovation, and opportunism. Secondly, and furthermore, which the problem Petronas is facing now due to the volatile oil demand. So thus, they need to make a strategic decision. As a result of those volatile oil demand, they need to look for opportunities in new markets and produce new goods or services to provide more advantages. Such as now, Petronas plans to venture into the hydrogen business by focusing on cleaner energy consumption and pursuing a lower carbon profile.